It's time to budget out the next month. Hi everyone, I'm Jackie. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be budgeting out December's budget. I can't believe it's almost the end of the year already. And like last time, before we jump in, a little food for thought. Budgeting is not a shackle of spending limits, but a reminder of what's important to you. So as you go through and start making your budget, you guys, I want you to keep this in mind and think about what is important to you and include those in your budget, okay? I'm doing something a little different. I decided to white everything out because I want to go through with you step by step an actual budget with me. So the first thing I have to do is I need to put in what our anticipated income is. And so what I have on our budget is I have every single payday up here. So my husband gets paid on Fridays. Myself, I am self-employed, so I do Instacart, which is grocery shopping for people. I get paid on Fridays from that. Ads here on YouTube, so I get paid from Google around the 21st or the 22nd, so it happens that we have that date here. And then if I get paid commission jobs for my travel, host agency, then I get paid around the 10th. I do not have anything for December, but otherwise I would just include that in whatever paycheck came after the 10th is what I would put into our personal budget here. So the first thing I need to do, I need to see how much is my husband getting paid every paycheck so I can see what's the amount going to be for the month, right? So we are going to do his base pay. Pay is currently $17 an hour. He works 40 hours a week, so $680 a week. This is before taxes. And so for the month, he should be making $2,720. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that in here as our budgeted amount for the month. Now, overtime, my husband, they're kind of not doing as much overtime. So we're just going to plan on no overtime for December. The other thing is they mentioned that he might actually be getting a pay raise in December. They said it's kind of like a company-wide thing. So until that takes effect, I really have no idea. So we're just going to leave it at what he's currently making. For myself, I'm anticipating, with Instacart, maybe $50 a week. I pay our personal budget gets 50% of that. And then I have roughly an idea of what I'll be getting from Google, so half of that would be $134. And then for this pay, it is going to be the holiday, so I'm not going to be doing Instacart, but I should get paid from my Amazon affiliate, so half of that, about $7. All in all, for the month, I'm estimating to bring over $191.73. So that's what we have here for our budgeted amount for the month. I'm not going to budget out every single paycheck with you right now. Join me on Fridays. Every single Friday, we are going to budget out the next week. So right now, we're just doing the month of December. We're just going to do the base budget here. I had to do every week for the income, though, to see what the monthly was going to look like. So this is kind of where we're at. So now we're just going to go down here. Now, my husband, we do 3% to his 401k, so that'd be $81.60. Now, the taxes here, these are based off of previous paychecks where he only had the 680. So that's kind of what I've done. Those will come out of his paycheck automatically. I don't really have a whole lot of control over that. We have changed his withholding, so it has adjusted a little bit. So we have a little bit of control, but not a huge amount. Now, we are not going to be putting anything up here into additional savings for the house payoff. The emergency fund, because we're not budgeting any overtime, we're only going to do $150 towards savings. Ricky is still going to do his $100. We give him $100 every month to use as he pleases. Myself, my own personal development, I am now going to be supplying that out of my personal, the business account. So my self-employment account will be paying for that. So we're going to leave those blank. We don't have anything going on there. Because it is Christmas, we're actually going to do $149.13. That's kind of what was left. Usually we've been doing about 100, but we want to make sure we have a little bit extra. We have about 160 saved right now, so we're going to add about another 150 to that, and that's going to be for the girls' presents, and we usually do Ricky's mom and my mom and our brothers, something like that. Now we're going to come down to our necessities. So our first one here is our mortgage, which is our private mortgage insurance, our principal, our interest, our homeowner's insurance, and our property tax, which is $1,128.98. I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments. what does your mortgage or rent payment look like? I would like, to see a comparison. And then we are going to do one extra principal payment on the mortgage, which would be $152.28. I've shown this in a video on how to pay off your house early, on how you find out what that one extra principal payment amount would be. So you can check that out if you want. Groceries, we're going to do $320. So what I kind of do is we count each paycheck as a week. So we have a 4-week month in December, and we're increasing our grocery budget a little bit. We were doing $10 a day. We're going to go and shoot for just under $12 a day. It's like 11 something. Basically, we just wanted a nice number here. Personal care and household. We do not have anything budgeted for those this month because we kind of went crazy. You guys, we went really crazy in November. You guys are going to see that when I do the budget report card video. So it went a little crazy. Ricky's cell phone is $35. That doesn't change. Our electricity, I'm only budgeting $45. So our electricity for last month was only about $46, you guys, because we are not using the heater or air conditioner, and that uses, honestly, that unit uses about half of your electricity cost. So we're not using the heater at all. We're going to try to go all winter without the heater. We do live in Arizona, so it's a lot easier to do. We did upgrade our blankets and stuff, so we definitely have some nice blankets to snuggle with. Water, sewer, trash, we're going to budget $70. Our last bill was about that, so we're going to kind of go off of that. Gas, when it's a 4-paycheck month, we do $140, so we're going to do $140 again. Car insurance is $122.13. Car maintenance replacement, we don't plan on doing anything for that. Car registration, we're not doing anything for that. Motorcycle insurance is $21.16. The girls' commission jobs, we're not going to do anything for December just because it is, with all the holidays coming up, we're spending more money on gifts and having family over or something like that, so we're not gonna worry about that. Our life insurance for the family, $22.36, and his long-term disability, $9.80. That comes out automatically from his paycheck. And then we have our fun category, which we're just gonna do $100, and then Netflix is $8.73. We do a zero-based budget, every dollar budgeting, so we tell every single dollar where to go. So if you see up here, our income would be $2,911.73. Everything has been told where it's going. It's a zero. So basically for the month, like I said, if Ricky doesn't have any overtime, we're looking a little tight compared to last month. Last month he had an extra paycheck and he had overtime. We went crazy spending stuff. Like I said, stay tuned for the budget report. Thanks for budgeting out the month of December with me. Join me every Friday. I'm going to be doing our paycheck to paycheck budget. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.